What's up, guys? Ames here with another episode of Ames at the Chains, and out here we're at a temporary course that we're setting up for a possible tournament. We're at the Mesilla Valley Maze, and it's a beautiful day. It's a little muddy. A buddy of mine got his van stuck this morning, but no big deal. We're gonna play around it. Here's hole one. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, so here we are on hole one. It's 180 feet. We got a basket right there. We got out of bounds left where that dirt mound is, and then we're gonna have out of bounds right where the fence is. The idea for this hole is actually to have a hanging basket. I think we've got a local crane set up that we're going to hang a basket on this one, so that's gonna be cool. Alright, here we are on to hole two. It's 185 feet. Now the basket's right there. Where we're teeing off from right here isn't necessarily where we're going to tee off from for the tournament. Hopefully we'll have a tow truck that will be teeing off the bed of the tow truck, and it'll be parked in the middle of the fairway out there. And the basket itself will have a pretty good sized island around it, and pretty much everything will be OB but the island. On to hole three. It's 218 feet, and you see that left side plays as a hazard, and short of the basket also. The basket's right there, so short of the basket and left side of this fairway will play as hazard. Now you will take a stroke penalty, but you will play where it lies. Right side of the fairway where there's a fence, and long of the fairway where there's also a fence will play as out of bounds. So you do the normal out of bounds, take the stroke, and play where it went out of bounds. I should have the lines painted by Friday when we have our practice day. So if anybody wants to get out here and check it out, they can Friday all day. Alright guys, on to hole four. It's 256 feet. Now the basket's right there. This is probably the longest hole on the course. The only thing you really have to worry about on this hole is going long OB over the fence. It's really about 290 to get to the fence, so you should be okay. Alright, on to hole five. It's 252 feet. It's a similar shot to hole four. The basket's right there. Now again, the only thing you really have to worry about is going long OB over the fence. Other than that, just go for it. Now there's a really nice straight line in it, or a big hyzer over the trees. Alright, on to hole six. It's 206 feet, weird shaped island hole. So basically, the basket's there. Now this second set of trees is when the inbound starts. And everything is inbound between those trees all the way to the third set of trees. And from the third set of trees, there will be a round island around the basket at whatever width that is. And basically, you're going to need to make the island wherever you happen to be, whether it be right after the second set of trees, or the actual round around it. Otherwise, drop zone is just at the second set of trees. Alright, hole seven, it's 175 feet. Now the basket's right there on the other side of the fence. Now everything on this side of the fence is out of bounds. So basically, inbounds is from this side of the fence all the way to the ditch bank out there. So you have a little fairway to land in. Don't make it over the fence, you'll have to re-tee until you do. Alright, hole 8, 144 feet. Now even though it's a short hole, it's a blind hole, the basket's over there. Now you're going to have OB left, and you're going to have OB long as well. And if you happen to make it there, OB in that little building off to the right, you can barely see. hole 9, the little island hole. It's only 160 feet. The basket's right there in the center of that corral. This corral is probably only, I don't know, 40, 50 feet across at the most. So I'm torn between making a hazard if you don't get in the corral or making an OB and having a drop zone. So tell me what you guys think. But you might as well just do. Yeah, that's probably the best play. Alright, hole 10, 152 foot. This is a fun Mando hole. You got a triple Mando and the basket's there. You got to get through the soccer goal. If you don't make it through the soccer goal, there's basically going to be a drop zone right at the tires. You still have to make it through the soccer goal, no matter what. So, make it through those holes, those count. Although I've been told that those are going to be filled in with some sort of signage, so sorry about that one. Thanks. Alright, hole 11, 146 feet. The basket is tucked in behind the tree right there. Basically everything left will play OB, and all the structures out there to the right will also play as OB. Hole 12 is 170 feet. There is a mandatory ride out there, right of that pole just before you get to the flowers, and the basket's tucked in there behind the flowers to the left. If you throw it straight too far, there's OB over the chain link fence, and if you happen to fade too far to the left, there's also OB past the wooden fence. Alright, hole 13, 155 feet. The basket is tucked in behind that pole right there. Now that pole is also the start of inbounds. So basically everything to the right of these two poles are inbounds, and then when you get to the second pole, there's a diagonal line that also denotes inbounds and out of bounds. And then obviously if you go into any one of these structures, you will also be out of bounds. Now, hole 14, it says 200 feet, but you'll probably be stretching out to 215. The basket's out there, pretty much straight line. All the normal out of bounds are in effect. Any of the structures basically at this point are going to be playing as out of bounds. Hole 15, 190 feet. Now, the basket is between two of the pecan trees out there, right about there behind this building. And the only thing you really have to worry about, other than hitting the building, is going long OB over the fence. Hole 16, 181 feet. Now it's basically an island out there past that wooden fence, and there's basically left, right, and long OB. So you basically have to land it on that island. Now the basket right now is tucked out there behind that boulder, but I'm told that I might have to move it come tournament time. But I guess we'll see when we get there. Alright, hole 17, 211 feet. The basket's out there just behind that tire. I put the camera in a horrible location, I'm sorry. But the only things you really have to worry about other than the tree on your right or the tree in front of you is going long OB over the fence or long OB left over the fence. The hole we've all been waiting for, the Tire Island hole, hole 18, 135 feet, sitting up on top of a bunch of tires. Now this is going to play as another island hole. There will be a line painted around these tires about 5 to 8 feet wider than what the tires are. And basically you have to make it onto that island, and then you can try to putt your way up the pyramid. Hopefully you get close enough to get that too. If not, you're gonna have a hard time. But anyway, signature hole at our tournament, hole 18. Tire island, tire pyramid. Hole 18.